get off your back. You can afford to have a 2.5% or lower dispute rate. If you're processing less than $1 million and you get a 1.25 dispute rate, you're gonna get your funds on hold.
Hey, my name is Jason Wojo. Welcome to my channel. I run a multiple seven-figure agency. For the past 4 years, I've helped generate me and my clients over $75 million, and I've been featured in Entrepreneur Magazine and New York Weekly's 30 Under 30. This channel is for business owners looking to scale their business with paid ads, systems, creating more resistible offers, and ultimately making more money. So make sure you subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Okay, so that's kind of like the metric. So if you process like over $1 million, okay, less than a 2.5 dispute rate. And I'm going to get into how to avoid disputes. Because, yeah. Okay. And then if it's less than less than $1 million, you gotta do like a 1.25%. So I know that might seem like difficult. It's actually not, because here's the best way that I kind of got out of the, not the loophole, but to get out of the circle of having to have this on your back. There's a couple ways that I kind of bypass this. Number one is I sold a low ticket thing, okay? I sold a low ticket product, and this is all things that we don't do anymore in our agency because I was the bottleneck in the beginning and I was doing it all. But here are just some strategies that I used to do. So if you don't want to get a lot of disputes and a client signs a contract, how I would accumulate more transactions is this. For example, client pays me $1,500, okay? They sign a contract for 3 months. And this was back in the day when I was charging a lot less to work with me, okay? $1,500, they sign a 3-month. What I would tell them in the contract is that, and when I was doing this, I was doing the most bullshit Canva contracts. Like, they weren't really legally notarized. They were just like these bullshit things with one paragraph where I basically was like a little baby asking them not to sue me or whatever. So that's kind of what I did. But here's how I got more transactions, because yes, I sold a low ticket offer, but what I would do is I would tell them, be like, listen, every single month that you pay us, we're gonna take out 2 pre-authorizations for $1 each. They're not gonna charge back the $1 transactions. It gets you to get more transactions. So it would be like, if you pay me today, you're gonna get a $1 charge, a $1 charge, and then a $14.98. And that's just, and what I would say on the phone is like, these 2 charges are just there to make sure that your card is verifiable and that there's not high risk. So that's kind of how I did it, because when I was 8 months into business, I kind of had a scare because I only had like maybe 60 transactions because I didn't have a lot of clients, and I got 2 disputes and I was already getting my funds on hold. 10% of my Stripe funds were on hold. And I was getting really worried. I'm like, shit, can I even run a business if I can't keep this rate low? So then I had to go to this route, because if I had 3 transactions for those 60, I would have had 180 transactions. And at 2 disputes, I'm chilling. I'm good right now.
What is the third charge for? It's 1, 1, and 1.
Yeah, I just say that 1 is for the pre-authorization and 1 is for the high risk check.
No, but the third is for what?
The third is for the rest of the amount, because they're paying me $1,500.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So $14.98, 1 and 1. I know that's a little bottlenecking when you're billing clients, but I'm telling you that if you have, does anybody here have a chargeback already? Okay, how many do you have?
Well, that's what I was saying earlier.
Well, no, yeah, you're the one with the 10%.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh my God, okay. Okay, so
That's what I'm saying.
now are you still on Stripe?
Well, so I was using Square. They finally kicked me off, so I'm on Stripe.
Well, how many transactions do you have on Stripe right now?
So, I had 100, actually I had over 200 on Square. And right now I think I don't even have 100 on Square.
Okay, not even 100, but do you have any disputes on Stripe right now?
Yeah, I have 2, as of a week ago.
Okay, so you're all gonna get the software, okay, because it's not expensive at all, and you only pay if you get disputes, okay? It's called Count, and that's with a K. I use them. So here's what happens. Count.com, they are a dispute chargeback management company. And what happens is they hook up to your payment processor. It's not a huge setup. It's like maybe a week the most for it to go into effect. If someone does a chargeback right now, like as we're standing here, I will get a notification.
Count?
Count. K-O-U-N-T. No, not C. Yeah. And What that allows me to do is I get a notification in my email, and now I can notify my attorney that someone disputed. Now, that's another side. I'll show you all how to bypass that because I'm bypassing without paying a bunch of legal fees.